Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining Mom's Talking Shit podcast. Tonight, we're talking about the latest episode of Married at First Sight Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 11, Monthiversary. And this week's episode, we're celebrating everybody's month long of being married.
Yes, we did. Let's get right into it. But before we do, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you can see all our podcasts. Let's get right into it, girl. I want to talk about Clara and Ryan because they're having a field day with him. They really are. They're coming for his sexuality, actually. A lot
Really?
of
I
people,
haven't
yeah,
heard that at all. Tell
a
me.
lot of people are wondering if he is gay because he hasn't slept with her yet.
So the big issue that they're having to try to overcome is the fact that it's been a month and they have not been intimate yet. And she's wondering why. He seems to just want to take it slow. He hasn't even been able to say, I love you. So I'm wondering if maybe he's worried to take it to the next level until he gets to that point. But I'm not sure. I haven't heard about that yet. I know that I have been hearing people say that he's boring. It's still the hair for me, but there's not much to him, I guess.
So my thing is this. They've only been together 1 month. Why is she harping so bad on the love word? I wouldn't even want somebody telling me they love me this damn soon. I feel like she's just pressuring them too hard. Just relax, get to know them, and relax and chill out.
I
He'll,
agree because I think for the most part they're getting along very well.
she,
She just is not. I don't know. Maybe she's afraid because she likes him so much and he's not taking it to the next level either way, intimately or emotionally. And she's all in, and maybe she's afraid that he's not going to meet her halfway.
but my thing is, when they go out to dinner, which they do on this episode, they go out to dinner with Eric and Virginia, who are very much in love. So they say. And they're jealous. Clara is jealous. She's like, he's confessing his love for her. Meanwhile, hers has never told anyone that he's loved them. He was with
Hmm.
someone for 2 years and never said the words. That's weird.
And Eric and Virginia are throwing out the L word already. They definitely love each other. And when they went out to dinner, he was admitting that they love each other, or he loves her a little bit more every single day. And how was their first date? Did you enjoy that, or their month anniversary? He took her out for a plane ride.
I thought that was adorable. And I loved that. But what I didn't love was they were arguing about where they're going to live.
Oh, right. I agree with that.
And she goes, I won't live in your house. What's up with that?
I don't know what's wrong with this place. She says she wants to live in somewhere that it feels like it's their home together
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just his house or her house. But she also has to understand that it does take time to sell a house. And before you can buy another house, usually you have to sell your house. And I think that's all he was asking of her.
Live in my house until we sell my house. It's not his house was big, wasn't it? If I remember.
Condo. I think it was a condo and it was upstairs, and she doesn't want to have to run up and downstairs
No,
to
her
let the dogs
dog,
out.
right?
Yeah, to let
Oh
the dogs
no.
out every time. I mean, it is a pain in the butt. Have you ever lived in an apartment with a dog? Not fun, but it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me.
I feel
I
like
don't
every
even.
episode this girl is picking something to drag and talk about. Either
Mhm.
she's falling out on somebody's floor and making sure it's okay in advance. And now she's bitching about something else. She don't want to live in his house.
Right. But
I
other
don't
than
see
that,
them making it soon, girl. I don't know. I know that's your people.
boring. No. I am a little bit worried because I think in the next episode they are coming up against a little bit of drama, and she ends up storming out and saying she's done and she's feeling like she needs to run away.
Look, Hope is even saying they won't last.
I don't want to hear it.
We're
Everybody's a
alive.
naysayer on them.
She
Right, we're alive
knows.
and we've got our Hope commenting.
Yeah, we know what the deal is. Listen, if they want to make it, I feel like her age is definitely showing all the time, and his age too. By the way, did you see the picture of his ex?
Oh, I sure did.
If you guys haven't seen it, we posted it on our Instagram, and she's pretty cute.
There she is. Look, he's a youngin' too.
They look funny. She did cheat though. Why do you think she
Right.
cheated? Because he wasn't home a lot?
Here she is again.
She looks like a stewardess, everybody's thinking.
Oh, she definitely looks like a stewardess. She probably was. Maybe they just spent too much time apart if they were both traveling all the time. I
And
don't
she
know, but
couldn't
she is
deal.
very pretty.
He might have the same problem with Virginia. I'm not sure. I don't know if
Oh,
she can handle him being gone, but she's starting to like him being around, she said.
some people were saying that that's why he's so jealous because he used to have a really beautiful girlfriend, and he said that none of his exes were ever faithful. So I mean, I get why he's a little paranoid.
That sucks. Did you like his gift?
Oh, I love the gift, and I knew it exactly what it was. So they exchanged gifts. He gave her a picture with the coordinates of where they first met, and she was really confused at first. And once he explained it to her, she thought it was adorable. Did you know what it was at first?
I did. I don't know why. I
Okay.
just kind of did. And she was kind of like, did. It took her a second, and I didn't think she liked it at first. But then again, I didn't feel like his reaction to her blanket, the life size blanket of her and the dog, which is cute, I guess, for when he's away.
Mhm.
I didn't like his reaction at first either, but
I agree. He ended up saying he liked it, and then she gave him a coupon book of different things that she could do for him upon his request. And his biggest excitement was the foot massage.
it was
So
a
I
huge
don't know about
excitement.
that.
I don't know. All right,
Okay.
Hope. He's never going to keep a woman. He's controlling. He needs someone in her 60s.
Oh, so wants to stay home and knit all day. No, because he needs babies. Maybe a little
Well,
somebody younger. 35.
he is 35, isn't he?
Yeah, he's around that. I think he's like 36, and that's why he doesn't want to wait too long.
I don't know what was
So,
up with them this year getting a divorcee and
no,
somebody older.
I think they're still giddy with each other, and they're going to get along, and they're going to make it. I think they just look
I don't think they're going to make it
happy.
past, again, I'm going to say it after decision day. They may make it to decision day, but I don't think they're going to make it after. I
All
don't think they
right,
got what it takes. And look at that face.
talk about
How many of
Paige.
you guys were happy that Chris did not show up to the Monthiversary? I was so happy he didn't show up. Thank goodness. God, this thing was dragging on.
I don't
He
know if I missed him not showing up. I
he
know
did,
that they went on a date for basketball.
yeah, where he kind of called her out. That what was it? Pool that he called her out for being like not there for him emotionally.
They went on a couple dates, so I guess that's why I missed the actual month anniversary. So you'll have to evaluate on that. But they went to go play pool, and he said, I'm going to beat you. And then they played basketball, and he said the same thing. And then they went to the basketball game. They were almost seemed like they were getting along. And then he kind of chewed her out and said that she's never been there for him emotionally, and he's just done with it. The whole thing
Wait a
kind of
minute.
threw me off.
How about how he was like, well, when the cameras are on, you want to hang out, but when they're off, you don't answer my phone calls. Which I was kind of proud of her that she doesn't answer his calls.
I agree. She shouldn't have to jump every time she calls. He won't
But
even. Oh my god.
now I'm like, I look at her different now. A
Why?
little side eye, like maybe she just likes camera time.
Oh,
Makes
I don't
sense
think that
now.
way of.
I don't
Oh, because
know
why
how
she's
else she
sick.
could like him,
I see.
stigmatized or not.
Well, that's why I mentioned
Enough is enough.
last time that I think that it's possible that she just, in order to stay involved, she still had to meet up with him in order to be on the show. Because she could have walked away, and then maybe they were like, "Well, you can't be on the show if you walk away," and that's why she keeps giving him a chance. But then she legitimately seems like she's crying to me. Like I feel like her feelings are really hurt
Of
each
course they
time.
are. Like I would be pissed. I would be so angry. I just like Jacob. I would
Mm,
feel so hurt. This show is gonna like scar these people forever now.
Jacob's
Like
gonna have a complex.
big time. He's gonna think he's unattractive, and just because they picked the wrong person for him. She's too young. She doesn't understand his crazy 80, 90, they could have picked somebody his age.
I think that
Gave him a fair shot.
he's very self-conscious of himself just in general. That's hence all of the bodybuilding. Hold on, let's get to that real quick. Let me get
Hope.
to it.
See? Hope side eyeing too. Now I'm looking at Paige all different.
Well, I never really had that much respect for
I'm
Paige.
glad though. I'm glad that if that's the case, because otherwise, ew. Why
Yeah,
else?
time to time I feel bad for her because she seems like she's hurt. but other times I just don't feel bad for her. Okay, so here's Jake in his glory days when he was a bodybuilder, getting his fitness on, and that's why he has no problems wearing a thong. And she's kind of offended when he wants to walk around the pool, showing off his stuff. And there he is when he's looking much better.
I think he looks okay with the beard.
I mean, do you prefer
I
or
couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't deal with the speedo pics, but the
okay?
beard. The beard isn't bad.
Right, the beard's not bad. Oh, I have another good picture too.
I
This
don't
is
know though, because I really liked how he stepped up in this episode and was kind of like, "What are we even doing? If you're not even attracted to me, we need to do something because this is over with. I can't keep trying to convince you like that you're gonna like." But he kept trying to like, convince her. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna regret it one day. You're gonna be so mad at yourself that you don't like me."
I
She,
feel like he's been through this before. I'm still convinced that he's insecure about himself
he
and
is
about his
38.
nose and that's why he wanted somebody with a bigger nose so that way they might feel more attracted to him because I feel
Okay.
like he's been there before. And she's got a tiny petite nose and she's just not attracted to him and she's not into him and she just wants to roll out, but then she keeps going back like but I'm going to try. But once no parts like don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't hold my hand.
It's really embarrassing for him. I feel bad.
He knows that the attraction just isn't there and he just kind of wants to be done and she
He's
just
dead
wants to.
inside some days, he said.
Oh, that was so
That
sad.
was sad. And then hold up. She said something about, needing a bond before he goes touching all over me, but she slept with him though. Hmm. That was all right
Hmm.
though, right? Just tell the truth. Listen, man, we slept together and it wasn't all that.
Yeah, but I
And I
feel like
can't go back. Just be honest.
I feel like we need to pull a clip up or something. But she was still so excited like the next day. I feel like maybe something else happened. Like, wasn't she like, yeah,
He said it's the disgusted sigh for the hug a day for me.
yeah, she doesn't even want to hug him. And
Does he
then,
stink? Does he smell?
well, Hope was mentioning that,
I'm wondering.
that he did say that it's a wrap in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
there's
done.
no reason to kind of keep going. It is what it is. And it is so sad. So
Yeah, I wanted better for them, but I knew it wasn't going to last. They
he
should
did
do a new
eat
show for all the ones that don't make it and that deserve somebody else. They still should.
a raw onion.
What?
Don't you remember like one of the things is like he bit into a raw onion? Like his
Ew. I don't
food
remember
choices
that.
are a little odd. So maybe he does.
Well, she said he embarrasses himself, like he embarrasses other. His idea of humor is to like crack jokes and dress up, and then people don't even know he's joking, or she doesn't know he's joking.
To make people kind of feel a little uncomfortable or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
She
Let
just
me
doesn't
quote
like
her. She
it.
said, His humor is making people feel awkward by dressing up and they don't know it's a joke. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she just doesn't get him.
She just
If she
doesn't
was
get it.
his age, she might.
What somebody was saying that she doesn't like his 80s clothes, but that she dresses very 80s herself with this top and the
Mom skirt.
skirt. Yeah, and all of that stuff. And they do look nice. I don't know.
They did
Like
look nice
together.
together,
I
but
could
it's
see
her
how it would
loss, I
work.
think.
It's the personalities. It's just not working. And I just think that they need to cut it off and just let it go. And he's like, yeah, this is a really nice friendship. Like it's been really nice building a friendship with you. And then that's about it.
Well,
So
didn't Ryan call Clara pal this episode?
I don't know. I missed that.
He
Okay.
did. She was like, "Oh, love me, please." Yeah, he
All
didn't.
right.
He
And
called
then
her
let's
pal.
move on to
Brianna
Brianna
and
and
Vincent.
Vincent.
Okay, he didn't show any signs this week of him being crazy, deranged. So that was good.
Yes, I agree. It was nice. He was popping the champagne. He did not spill it this time. They had a lovely lunch out. Nothing really stuck out to me. I don't know about you.
They had a nice little month anniversary. They were thankful. I feel like he has put on some weight.
but the next shirt that he was wearing, I thought fit him right. So whatever he did, whether she got him a new shirt or maybe he was doing some crunches, but he was fitting just fine in the next outfit.
They're eating a lot. That's what he said. But I mean, that's the only hope couple we really have right now. Everybody else is kind of like trash.
this whole thing's kind of dragging on. I'm ready for this season to be over with. We're getting closer to the end. I feel like we know who's going to make it, who's not going to make it.
So
I feel like
again,
Chris and Paige really made a whole joke of this whole season and just
big
brought it
time.
down. And it's so disappointing from going to the last season and coming into this one. So,
Well, listen, that's all I got tonight for Married at First Sight. But this is what I want to say to Chris. Thank you for standing her up and not showing up to the month-iversary. She sat there with her basket, so everybody had their little month-iversary where they watched their film and of them getting married and their little photo album and everything, and he didn't come. And she watched it alone. Which you would have thought, instead of being sad, she could have reflected of the way he was looking at her and stuff. He just wasn't very genuine.
okay.
But she showed up and he didn't, and she was again let down, which he already told her he was out.
Yeah, but he keeps coming back in.
He
That's his
does. He
problem. He
plays too
keeps
much.
coming back in. I feel like Haley's doing the same thing. They're like,
But
I
yeah.
don't like you, but I'm just going to kind of hang in there and see where it goes.
Well, in this case, Chris had to cut her ass off, and in Jacob and Haley's case, Jacob pulled the plug.
Yeah, we'll see what happens
I'm
on the next
glad.
episode. Me too. I'm over it.
I'm done. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight on this episode of Married at First Sight. So, did you guys enjoy the episode? Let us know what you liked. Hope we know you loved the episode. This episode was nuts. I just want to thank everybody for supporting us and watching tonight. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. We also have a website, momstalkingshit.com. And, thanks for the support. And thanks for watching. Good night.